Hello everybody, it's Michelle with Michelle's Whimsy and Bling. I tried 3 or 5 times unsuccessfully to go ahead and do this video over on YouTube Live, and I don't know if my app needs to be updated. I don't know if I was doing settings wrong, or maybe I just had a really long day at work and a really long week, and I just was not making it happen. So we're going to have to do a recorded video, and I don't know that I like the angle. Yes, it would be great to have permanent setup where I don't have to change everything. I don't know that I like that either. Okay, so we're gonna stop fiddling with this and we're gonna get to some card making, because that's why y'all are here, right? Let's see. So these cards, I don't know what they're called. I call them the angled card. Again, I don't know what they're called. I think I have seen some other demonstrators on YouTube go ahead and make them. The most recent one I think I saw was Jackie Bolheis of Clomp Stampers, and she made it look really easy, and honestly it was pretty easy even for my math geometry challenged mind. So these were the first 2 cards that I had made, and I honestly haven't even finished them, haven't put the white in there. But this is made with some 6x6 paper, and so is this, and this is in the new in color. So they're very simple, you know, gotta have the bling. And then last night, because I couldn't sleep, I went ahead and I made these with, let me pull out the paper. This was paper that came out last year and is still in the catalog. Perennial Lavender. It's 12 by 12, and it is beautiful paper, and I'll be honest with you, until tonight I really didn't use much of it. I picked out coordinating cardstock that would work, and the really cool part about this particular fun fold is you measure in 2 places, cut once, and you get 2 card bases. So here, if I can get them apart, oh my word, this would be an 8.5 by 11 sheet. But here was 1 card base for this card, and here's the other one. So I can still make some cards with these now. So these are very pretty. You know, they're not exactly the same paper, but you can see how it just looks different when you put the same colors on different cardstocks. So enough babbling. Let's go ahead and make this happen. Now, here's my biggest tip. Okay, okay. Do not cut it where like the 8.5 is up here, and the 11 is here. Do not cut it this way, because it will not work. But we have this right here, so we need to cut it on the 8.5 line, not on the 11 side. So you'll understand. But I'm not going to throw these away. This can still be used. I didn't score that one, and this one I did score, but I was thinking, you know what, this could be put in a scrapbook or something like that. You know, I mean, maybe just trim that off. So again, not throwing it away. Let's see. We are going to go ahead and use some of the new celebration paper. That is just so pretty. And I don't even know what it's called. Bloom Impressions. Now, this is free paper that you can get out of the celebration catalog. And I probably should have my catalog here somewhere. Oh, I found it. This is the celebration catalog. It only happens once a year, January through the end of February. And basically, if you buy any $60 worth of product, then you can pick items out of here. We have a stamp set, we have a kit, paper that was 6x6, another stamp set, which is really cute, an embossing folder, another stamp set, more toadstool related paper that does coordinate with what is in the mini catalog now, seam binding ribbon, which is gorgeous, another stamp set, and here's the paper, the Bloom Impressions, also some bling over here, and then this particular stamp set and dies, as well as this stamp set over here. Those you can get free with a $120 purchase. Sorry, it's late and words are hard. So here are the papers that I picked out. Beautiful, beautiful blue. Beautiful, vibrant colors. But I think we're going to do like that combination. Okay? Let me show you the other pages or papers in this. We have this beautiful yellow, and I have used that with peach pie, I think. I love this. This is so pretty right there. And then that's the blue side, and this reminds me of a painting. Is it Van Gogh? I don't know. I'm not into art, but it just has a feel of a painting. A nice green. And then this purple. Oh, that is so pretty. And of course on the back side. And then let's see. And here's the yellow with that, with the peach. And this is the one that we're going to use. And then, oh, this one is so pretty. I almost had to use this one. Almost. I can see I'm going to go through this paper pretty quick. So what I did is I went ahead and I looked at the back of the package to see what colors coordinated with this. And here they have Azure Afternoon, Blackberry Bliss, Blueberry Bushel, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pumpkin Pie, and Shy Shamrock. So what I did is I literally pulled them all out so that I could show you what I do when it comes time to what am I going to do? What color card base am I going to use? Now, with this, I have to also remember, actually, you know what? Let me grab the other sheet just so that we have all of the colors represented. And I'm going to do what I would do as a quilter and just hold it up. I don't really like how that one looks. That one is okay, so I would put that in the okay pile. No, I don't even like that one either. And here is Peach Pie, I think. Ooh, I don't like that one at all. I think is Melon Mambo or Berry Burst. I kind of really like that one. Shocking, I know. And here's Flirty Flamingo. Yeah, not bad. And Daffodil Delight, nope. And let's see, Coastal Cabana. That's not bad. And here is Blueberry Bushel. That's a maybe. And then Azure Afternoon. So out of all of those colors, and all those colors are just representation of the colors that are in the entire pack of paper. So out of all those colors, these are the only two pieces of cardstock that I think would work. So let's give it one more shot. Nope. Nope. Coastal's not bad, and I think that's too dark. So now, which one do I think will really work with this? It'll obviously work with that. And this Azure, I think that would work with that one too. let's do the, is it Melon Mambo, I think? And maybe if we have time, we can test out the Azure Afternoon. Now, the only really tricky part is knowing which way to measure your card. Have a little bit of a different setup on my desk, and so my paper trimmer is not really sitting like it should. So, getting all of our blades out of the way, we want to measure, this is the 8.5 side. It's very important. So we need to measure 3 inches down and 3 inches up. So what I did was I put my card or my cardstock in here, and I literally, is this how I did it? I think this is different than what I did it before. Yeah, I did it slightly different before, but this will work. This will work. So one side you go 3 up, the other side you go 3 down, and then you're going to put the marks in your cutting part. Oh, mercy. What I try to do is put one end up against my trimmer, just to make it a little secure, and I'm going to follow that. What I like to do when I'm cutting a long piece like this is start actually on the cardstock, push it down a little bit, and then do it, so that I would not rip the paper. Now let's get out the piece that I had already cut. Oh, looky there. Looky there. I cut it wrong, which means I measured it wrong. We are rocking it right now. So, give me just a minute. Let me pull out another piece of cardstock, because I did not think I'd mess that up. All right, take 2. All right. I could just do it like this. This might actually be easier, but it would not show how I did it. I'm trying to figure out how I did it the other time. I wish I could remember, because it was really, it was good. I'm thinking. Yes, I have to be quiet when I think. All right. So, we're going to do it this way. We're going to go, here's 3. And over here is 3. So, when you're challenged like me, now if this doesn't work, I just might give up. Please tell me it worked. Please tell me it worked. Yay, it worked. I would hope so. So, learn from my mistake. You might want to just have a template. So let's see. How could we have actually done this? We could have gone here. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. I had come up here and I had put my cardstock like right in where the cutter blade goes, and then I had done my little tick mark here, and then I turned it around. You know, I did not do well. Actually, I didn't take geometry, so yeah. And then I did the same thing over here, and that's how you get it. So you get 3 inches here, and then 3 inches at the other way, You line them up in your cutter and you cut. And yay, you get it right. Now we need to go ahead and open up the arm of our trimmer because we need to score at the 3-inch. Make sure my cutting blade is out of the way. So we're going to score at 3 inches, and then we're scoring at 6 3/4. And when I have made these, I have, as you can see here in the original, I made them so that they would just be opposite. I don't know that there is a right or wrong way to it. That's how I did it. So now we are going to take our bone folder and we're just going to fold it back, burnish it, fold this one back, burnish this, and yes, you can see my ink tick mark. So we're going to fold it back the opposite way, and that way it will be on that side. So here, now we're finally going to get to cut some paper. Now, if your paper is directional, and we're not going to use this big piece, this is kind of directional in here. You need to pay attention when you're cutting it. For example, this particular piece here was very directional, so I needed to make sure that my angle was going the correct way, as well as this piece was also directional. So our first piece is going to be cut at, because it is going to go here, so we're starting the back, the center, the front. That's how I remember it. So for the back, we are going to cut this at 4 by 5 1/4. I don't think I will mess that up. And this is somewhat directional, so this is how I want it, just like this. So I want to cut it at 4. And then 5 1/2. Or excuse me, 5 1/4, and I usually go ahead and get all of my cutting done. And yes, you'll notice, but Jackie Bullheis, she had a great tip for that, so no fear on there. And now, ooh, how did I think I was gonna do this? I think I was doing the blue in the middle and then do the green on the front. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, because I really don't want to have these two prints right next to each other, so we're gonna do the blue. This is not directional, neither is the blue. So the center is going to be 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut this at 3 1/2 and by 4 1/4. And that looks good. And then our last piece will be this one, and we will cut this one at 3 1/2 by 2 3/4. So if we cut it by 2 3/4, and sometimes I have to bring in my card base just to make sure my, yep, okay. Math is a struggle, just saying. 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. You know, I am so happy that other demonstrators make videos and they share them, because everybody just gets inspired. We're also going to go ahead and grab a piece of basic white, and we're going to cut the basic white. Show you how it's going to come together. We're going to cut the basic white the same size as we did the center. So that was 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. that measures 3.5. So we're going to measure this part at 4 1/4. And let's see, make sure this is 3.5. Take off just a little. All right, now we can move our trimmer out of the way and we can get to the fun part. The fun part. I know not everybody is liquid glue, and I almost got ahead of myself. Mercy sakes. All right, you're gonna need some scissors. So, Jackie's tip, and it's just like ingenious, is to bring your paper up, and I like to make it so the corner of my DSP is above my angle just a little bit. Just make sure it has a decent amount on all sides, or the sides and the bottom. Then you hold it together, you flip it over, you take your scissors and you cut that angle part. And then you bring it down and you have a beautiful angle. I know, I was amazed too. It was pretty cool. And then this one is going to go here. And I think I like that. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to make sure that it is basically even on the sides. Bring the edge up above the highest part of the angle. See right there? That's just what I like to do. Uh-oh. Make sure you have a good grip on it, because you heard my uh-oh and I kind of moved it. Okay, I don't think that caused much problem. And then I'm going to do this one, same concept. Put that there, get it up just a little bit, and while we're here and cutting, we're going to do our white. So make sure. All right, so our white is going to go here. You know, I would love to figure out what I could make with these little slivers of DSP, but I tried. I couldn't figure it out last night. So here we go. We are going to put our card together. Now, I really like liquid glue for this so that I could smush it in there, move it around if necessary. But you use the adhesive of your choice. I never thought I would like liquid glue as much as I do, but I do. So now we're going to fold it over. We did the back. Now we're going to do the center. This is very easy to make. At least I think so. Because I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not really going to make difficult cards. Because if I struggle to make it, then I don't want y'all to struggle to make it. And apparently I'm struggling with my glue. Okay. And flip that over. We're going to put our front piece on. That one is a little crooked on my angle cut here, but it'll be okay. And we open it up. We're going to put our inside piece. This is where you can say happy birthday or whatever you want to say in there. Probably should try to make your angles kind of be about the same, but you know, you can try. So The stamp sets that I brought out are, let's see, I had used the perennial postage on the cards made with the perennial paper I had used. I'd forgotten it had a Happy Mother's Day in there, and I thought, well, that's cool. It's never too early to start making cards like that. So, and I thought You Mean the World to Me was good. So I'm not really wanting to use this one again. So we have Saying Hey and Smile and Happy. And honestly, I really think the circle works the best, like I did on this one. So we're going to grab a piece of basic white and our 2-inch circle punch. We are going to just punch out a circle. Now, I really like the word happy here. I like the font, and this paper really does make me happy. So we're going to do happy again. And I need a block. I didn't even get my blocks ready. And let's go ahead and do Melon Mambo for our ink. I was trying to pick out my ink color before we started, and I was like, man, there are so many options here. I don't know which one to pick. So now I'm trying to find scrap paper. Are y'all like me? Do you use your scrap paper until like there's just no free space? Yeah, I am that kind of way. So let's go ahead and do happy, because this really just does make me happy. And guess what? That is the wrong size. Let me get my 2 3/8 punch. Sorry about that. I guess I was not as prepared as I thought that I was. So let's punch out another circle. Did you all catch that that 2-inch circle was not going to fit the happy before me? You probably did. You're probably like, Michelle, it's not going to fit. And I wish you could have told me, but you couldn't. All right, so back to stamping. Let's see. Now, I try to make sure that the H is as far over as possible, and there's just going to be a little bit of the Y that does not make it onto the tag, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So, guess I need to clean my stamp, huh? If I had me a stamp cleaner, I know I had gotten one out. Because you know what would happen with me? That Melon Mambo would get all over me and cards that I don't want it to get on. So now we're going to go ahead and put this on here. And I think we probably need to go ahead and use some linen thread. I know you're like, you're going to do a bow? Are you serious? I know, it's going to be okay. Somehow or another, we will make it work. So I just take a length, and I like to try to get the kinks out of the linen thread. Let's see if we can do a double bow. I know, I'm stepping it all up, trying new things in 2025. Say it is not so, because you know how much I struggle with some bows. It's a good thing I didn't name my channel Bows and Bling or Bling and Bows, because yeah, that would not have been wise considering I struggle with the bows. And now I have these things going all over. My tails are not going the right way. My loops are not looking good. All right. How about some dimensionals, if I can find those to put on here. And I wanted to make one more card with y'all using our 6x6 paper. Just as easy to do. And you know, this morning when I was thinking about this video and these cards, I was like, I wonder if I could make it without designer's paper, but using embossing folders. And I went, ooh, we might have to try that. So we might have to try that. Not tonight, but I might have to test it out, see if I can make it work, and then maybe do a short little video for y'all about it. Would y'all like that? Because it sounds really interesting, and I'm kind of up for a challenge, although I might need a good night's sleep before I tackle that, because based on how tonight has gone with technology and trying to get this video up, might need to just wait a little bit. Let's go ahead and put up there. My tails are so long, so long. I'm going to cut those off a little bit. And now we need to have some bling. I brought over the basic pearls because pearls go with everything. Now, this one should go. That one, nope. And this one would go. But let's see. These are also new. These, I think, are part of the mini catalog. I think it has to do, I don't know the name of the set, has to do with the crab and the lobster, I think. So and these have some, it's really hard to tell. It's almost like they have a little kind of gold sparkly in them. I know it's really hard to tell in there. Trust me though. All right, so what other colors? How about this green? What is on there? How about not that one? Love the take a pick tool. And let's do one more pink. All right. So there you go. Probably took a whole lot longer than it really should have. I apologize, but here you go. A nice happy card with lots of paper, and you could say happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy I'm so glad I know you. Great card. Are y'all ready to try to tackle another card? I'm a little afraid, honestly. I'm like, am I gonna mess it up? Let me put this stamp back so I don't lose it. As you can tell, I've hardly used this particular set. I'm like, oh, I need to use it, but I think that would probably be really good for like scrapbooking type things. All right, so where are we at? I'm a little flustered. All right, we're going to use this. Don't even ask me how to pronounce this name. I'm going to spell it for y'all. It's beautiful, B-O-K-E-H. So that is how you pronounce it, B-O-K-E-H. I'm going to stick with that one, okay? So I have no idea what papers I want to use. I don't even know what cardstock I want to use. So these are the papers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We need to, ooh, looky there. I think I like that one because I like that side right there. And let's see, what about this Calypso Coral piece? Oh, those look so good. I think the yellow is a little too much. Ooh. What about this one? That kind of looks a lot like that. Yeah, I didn't think this one through. No, not really at all. Wait a minute, is that the same piece? Almost. Well, let's see what that yellow has on it. Oh. Isn't that interesting? I don't like that one. How about we do this for the back, this for the middle, and this for the front. I think we're going to do that. Now we need to pick out cardstock. Let the challenge begin, because I'm hoping there's a color in here that will work. When I was sorting through papers this weekend, I was like, I have all these and they're all the right sizes for a card base. And I was like, okay. So, well, that looks good up against there. All right, anything else? Berry Burst. Oh, nope. Let's see. Oh, I wonder what. Nope. It's gonna have to be a bright card. I wonder if boho blue. That's not bad. I'm not wild about that color there. And that is definitely striking there. What if Misty Moonlight? What do you think about that? You know, I kind of almost like that. All right, we're going to go with that, because I could sit here all night long and debate. Ooh, I just saw this color. Let's just test this out. That's a little too bright. Nope, I like that. It kind of helps to mute those vibrant colors. Now, let's see. Uh-oh. Y'all, I swear I do not have a brain that is really working with me tonight. Guess what I need to get? This is a wonderful half sheet of paper, but guess what? I need a full sheet so I can do the angles. Lord have mercy. So make sure you tell all your friends, make sure you share the video, make sure you tell all your friends that y'all need to go watch this girl called Michelle over at Whimsy and Bling. She is like crazy. She has no idea what she's doing. She is not prepared. I hope I'm making y'all laugh, okay? That's what I got. I hope I'm making you laugh, because I'm like, wow. It's like I have been... It's been a hot minute. All right, now, how did we do this? Okay, let's just double check, because, you know, okay. Good to have a template. Good to have a template. All right. We're going to line it up, make sure everything is straight. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to do a little tick mark on 3. And we're going to turn it. So now we have our tick mark down here. We're going to put it back here. Again, making sure everything is lined up. And we're going to do another 3. And if we did it right, we should have, fingers crossed. Okay, there. I was a little off in my cutting, but we're going to go with it. Yay! Okay, so now all we need to do is score. Getting our cutting blade out of the way, we're going to score at 3 inches.
and 6 3/4. You know, I know it hasn't been that terribly long since I've done videos, but gracious, it apparently feels like it's been a long, long time since I have done videos. Oh, and you want to know what else I just realized? Oh my gosh. I grabbed the pewter one. I can't even think of the name of it. I can't even think of the name of it. Pebbled Path. It's not pewter. It's Pebbled Path. When I really wanted to have basic gray. That, okay, so I have all of these card bases. One moment, please. Basic gray was the color. Let's just double check, make sure. Yep, that's a beautiful match. Beautiful, beautiful match. You know what? When I get done with this video, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture so y'all can see the mess I have created. I really did not think it had been that long since I had done a video, but based on everything that I have forgotten, apparently it has been a hot minute since I've done a video. I am so sorry. If you are still here and laughing, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming to the comedy show that you did not know you were actually attending tonight. I don't want to score. I want to cut. And it looks like I have cut correctly and the right color. Woohoo! So now, get our cutting blade out of the way, and let's once again score at 3. Did you notice I almost picked up that cutting blade? I almost cut it. And then 6 3/4. Okay, so now that we have the correct color paper, let's work on cutting our designer series paper. So this is going to be the back, and we are going to cut that at 4 5/4. 5 1/4. So that'll be the back. And then the middle is going to be this. And I kind of want a little bit more of that orange. So we need to have this at 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. And then we need that same paper. Let's see if I have enough. Nope, I will need another sheet of that paper. If I can find it. All right, so this one is the purple one. You know, I love this so much. When I saw the catalog that I had to get 2 packs of this paper, I was just like, that is so, so gorgeous. And I think it comes in the sweet with the butterfly thing. I'm not sure. All right, so this is going to be 2 3/4 by, and there goes my scoring blade. Y'all, I can't make this up right now. My scoring blade has now popped out. Okay, that was 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. I just can't. I just cannot. 3 1/2, right? 3 1/2. We're gonna get this card done, and I will let you go so you can just laugh at me some more. So let me show you how easy it is to take your blades out and to put them back in. And yes, sometimes it just does pop out. Now, I don't know if you can really see good here, but there is a little indentation right there. And all you have to do is, sometimes I have to open it up just a little bit. All you gotta do is pop your blade right there. And you can come down here, and that is where you can take your blade out. See? Because sometimes the blades just do pop out. It just happens. So yeah, wasn't that just grand? Okay. All right, let's fold, burnish, glue, put a sentiment on this, and I will put you out of your misery. All right, so there's that one, and then that one, and then this one. Honestly, I wish I had a different choice for this right here, but I think by the time we get a circle on this one, we're going to try to use the circle. Matter of fact, let's see, will hey fit on that? And I don't think hey will fit on there. Hey will not fit on there. So let's see, is there another thing? How about happy birthday? Or insert clever message. You know what? I really feel that that is the appropriate one to use for this particular video, because it's just been that kind of a night. So we're going to go with insert clever message. Yes. I don't know what that clever message could be. Maybe you could share with me what you think a clever message should be on the inside of this card. You know, I don't know. I am really out of clever messages right now. All right, we're going to cut these at an angle, making sure to hold on tight so that you don't have an oops, because, you know, maybe I should have named my channel The Oops Show. Yay! So, how about, gonna end up cutting off some of that. All right, never fear. So I don't know where y'all are from, but apparently down here in the South, they are predicting winter weather for next week. Some people are so excited. I am not some people. I grew up in upstate New York, North Syracuse. I've had my lifetime fill of snow and cold weather, and I would like it to be 70 degrees, sunshine, and blue skies. Apparently I have I have a little bit of wait for that to happen, but you know, it's getting closer, so I really hope that the meteorologists and their little spaghetti models and all they have to use to predict things are just flat out wrong. And this is one time where it would be really awesome if they were just wrong, because I do not want it to be cold. I do not want snow. And where I work at a senior living community, when we have weather like that, or hurricanes, because we are down here in Charleston, you know, we have to have contingency plans and make sure that there is staff for to take care of our residents. So I might be packing up my air mattresses and my pillow, and I may end up having to spend a night just to make sure that our residents are taken care of, meaning that I might pull a caregiving shift if needed. So let's go ahead and stamp this. And you know what? I want to be radical. I want to go ahead and stamp that in some Calypso Coral. If I could find my Calypso Coral. Sorry about that noise. This is the only way that I have to keep my inks organized now that I am hashtag small space crafting, or whatever that thing is that I put. All right. I don't know if I have ever used this particular insert clever message before. So let's do a test. Oh, it looks good. Yay. Why? I don't know why I was so concerned, just because everything else has not worked out the way it should have. So also on the perennial ones that I made, I went ahead and I used this builder punch from our Valentine's stamp set from last year called Be My Valentine. This stamps out the body of the bee, and this is the wings, and that is a heart. I don't know if that was part of the bee or not, but anyways, I stamped out the hearts and put them on those cards, and it was just really, really cute. So if you have that, think of ways that you can use that particular oh, what is that word, punch in different ways. I'm trying to give you tips, you know. We are not doing, oh, you know what? I shouldn't say we are not. Let's look at this seam binding ribbon. I did not expect this video to be this long. I had no idea it was going to be this long. So if I put it here, let's see. I don't know if this is a good ribbon to tie a bow with or not. I haven't tested it out, and you know your girls struggle over here with the bows. I could never work in a florist because they have to make bows all the time. No. Can we just buy bows already made? Would that not be great? I wonder if Stampin' Up would ever have things where, okay, here's a package of bows already done up for you. Would that not be awesome? I can't believe I just now thought of that. I'd buy it. I would definitely buy it. Okay. Because this is seam binding, it is so light. It doesn't have much body to it or stiffness. So it will be a little on the finicky side. I saw somebody on YouTube, actually probably a couple people, I think they were making like junk journal type things, and they were using different colored seam bindings for part of their junk journal or whatever they were working on. And I just thought it was so pretty. And we're just I wonder if you could make a double bow out of this. And I have got glue on my finger and it wants to stick to it. Let's see. Woo! Now we got some static electricity going. Do y'all see that, man? Oh. This has been some kind of video, hasn't it now? You all will be talking about this one for the rest of the week. And guess what? So will I. Like, y'all, I just can't believe I did this video. Okay, so that's actually a little bit better. Of course, I have, well, I said a little bit better. You might have to use more of this. We're going to use an excessive amount of this. This is also one of the free with a $60 purchase. So you could, if you like this type of ribbon and you are so much more proficient at bows than I am, then please go ahead and make a $60 purchase and you can have this ribbon for free. Holy mercy. We are struggling. So we're going to go back to, I really think a double bow with this would be beautiful, but I just want to get a bow, and
y'all are probably like, girl, just hang it up. Just forget it. That ribbon is not going to happen with the bow. You are struggling way too much. Yes, 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 I am. It has been that kind of a day. So we are going to cut that off. We're going to find my glue dots. Going to put a glue dot on it. Yes. Don't have anything sticky on your hands, and just be forewarned that it may end up having a little bit of static electricity with it. But it is some beautiful ribbon. All right, we are almost done. Really, we are almost done. All right. Insert clever message. Insert bow that, where's my glue dot? Insert the bow. Here's the bow. Let's go ahead and all right, now I think the pearls would look the best on this. And once we do that, then we are done. And seriously, okay. So, design. I know we didn't do a white thing. It's going to be okay. I will do it at another time. But this is kind of cute. I like this color combination. I really think the basic gray cardstock worked well to show these colors. And honestly, as much as a struggle as that one was, I really do like that particular ribbon on this. So we have made this one, very pretty. And then we made this one. And then this is where it all started. I love those happy colors. And then, oops. And then these are the other ones that I made last night. And you can see where the hearts are. So thank you so much for laughing along with me, laughing at me, because I think I gave you enough to laugh at. The score, yes, the scoring blade popping off was, I think, the cherry on top of this whole video. So thank you. If I have made you laugh, I would love it if you could go ahead and hit the like button. If you just thought that I brought the comedy show tonight, please go ahead and subscribe so that you can be alerted to the next comedy show with Michelle's Whimsy and Bling as we attempt to make cards and have all the stuff available. Anyways, I'd really help it. I would really appreciate it. And, you know, if you want to leave me a nice comment, I would greatly appreciate that too. If you are interested in any of these supplies or seeing what Celebration is all about, please go ahead and give me, let me know. You can go ahead and send me an email, and we can have a chit chat about that. So until next time, remember, be whimsy and add bling. Bye, y'all.